think, yeah, David Page Drawing goes the next one. Anthony Hayward. They do a lot of training together on Iron Cove. He's seen a lot of race pieces against one another, so he'll come into this pretty well prepared. He's coached by Hallie Chapman, formerly Hallie Haynes, who married James Chapman, the Olympic silver medalist. And he's there just trailing behind Stephen Knott over on the far side of the course. Stephen Knott in third spot, who took out the adaptive single scull yesterday. It's one of the para rowing events. And he's hoping to make it through to the final in this one. Already qualified, Scott O'Reilly and Mullenbar as the heat winner. He does it quite comfortably. Adam Ramshaw, I believe, is going to join him as a result of his second placing. And Steve Knott on the far side of the course looks set to go through, along with Cairns' David Bellamy, who's finished this one off strongly and makes it through to the final. So third to Knott of St George. David Bellamy of the Cairn Club in Brisbane, the club that was formed by Kelly Armitage and Neville Dugan, and the club's name is taken leads. Heat number 1 of the men's C single scull. Today, Chris Nelson and Lucy Blakemore, and he's winding things up there in the St George, both told. He was the last person to stroke Sydney Boys High School to ahead of the River Victory, and they're currently in second spot ahead of the Port Macquarie Composite Crew with Lake Macquarie and Manning River.
Come on, St George!
And then back to the
Come on, St George!
Masters, Lower Clarence, Lake Macquarie Composite Crew, and in final place Leichhardt. So we do the Canberra Black Mountain Mossman Composite Crew just ahead of St George. 2 lengths the margin, and then a further half a length back to the Port Macquarie, Lake Macquarie, Manning River Composite.
Are you rowing early?
A length and 3/4 then to North Shore in fourth spot.
St George!
Skull. I believe it looks like Matthew Burke there in the bow seat is one of those substitutions. And the League Rowing Club will take out the men's A and B quad scull ahead of Leichhardt Rowing Club. Just under a length behind the second spot. Port Macquarie comes storming home ahead of St George to claim the bronze medal. St George 4th and 5th will go to Leichhardt number 2 out of lane number 8. There are 35 strokes a minute as they're still holding this composite crew by about 2 seats as they throw everything up in. It's like Carolyn Whitty in the stroke seat of the composite crew. Celeste Montgomery, the very powerful sculler from Brisbane Water, in the 6th seat, and they're throwing everything at the Leichhardt crew. But I think the extra bit of training together, serving them well under pressure, Leichhardt Rowing Club, as they're going to take this one out by a third of a length in the end. 3 seats or so the margin in favour of Leichhardt Rowing Club. And on these bright waters, they take out the women's A and B8 over the composite crew from Leichhardt, Brisbane Water, Shoalhaven,
8 races,
and Lake Macquarie. Chris Turner, followed by David Page of Drummoyne in 6th place, 7th to Stephen Knott of St George, and Cairns' David Bellamy will place 8th in the men's C single scull. John May and Phil Tibbs, and also Lake Macquarie over on the far side of the course. Kerry Brasley, John Newcomb, Howard Williams, David Clinton. 4 looks to be the composite crew with the Lakes rowers, Shoalhaven and St George, with 3 crews really fighting it out. Lake Macquarie finishing this one off the strongest. They're just edged their bow in front, and they're going to take out the men's G quad scull. Just ahead of Mossman, and third goes to Port Macquarie. 4th to the composite crew from the Lakes rowers, Shoalhaven and St George. 5th will be North Shore. They're followed by Manning River. Behind them was Port Macquarie in 3rd spot. On the course now is the women's C Coxless 4 and the composite crew from St George, North Shore, and Balmain leading this one. Andrea Coos in the bow seat, Renata Ikmar in the 2 seat. gap, sort of around about 4.5 lengths back to Sydney Rowing Club's Adolphi, Tucado, Lilliquist and Church. And then a third club.
Yeah, 5 seconds. 1,
lead 6. So women's C, Cox's 4, won by St George, Almeida, or Shaw.
On the far side, but over here now, it looks like it's the St George Coxon combination that's got Carly Witts out from Sydney in the crew and from St George. Like they're ready to take the win, second place now, going to Lane Oak, Lake Macquarie, that's Jane Ferguson Brown, and Robin Wallace taking out second place. Only the winner taking the spoils in this event, and third place was the race going third. I think that's normally in all events. This is quite an all event, but in normal events, the last place going through the heats at Strong's off. They may decide, in fact, that there are 2 weeks and they will take a full. We'll wait and see. That's the decision of the umpire referee. Coming up here now, moving into the final, like Sandra Walker Woodhouse will take the win.
Go, Tony!
Second place to Tony Haynes of St George. And I don't know whether the remaining 2 scullers recognise this, but
Really a great tussle with St George over towards the far side. That's Alan Robinson and Stephen Irons, and then currently in third spot we have in the yellow impactor shell, Chris Turner of Shoalhaven, and from Drummoy it is Maurice Sizzy, and they're currently in third spot. But it is St George with the advantage around to about half a boat length, really winding it up. Stephen Irons, their president, set to be the first person across the line. St George holding to half a boat length, and they take out the men's at D double scull ahead of Sydney Cairn Composite. Third goes to Shoalhaven Drummoyne Composite. Fourth to Mark Lawn and the Mossman Club captain Peter Sparzoyevic. Fifth goes to Stuart Patterson. Both start by 14 seconds, and the go crew is the Drummoyne, the Sydney Women's MLC Composite crew with the vastly experienced Graham Worm in the stroke seat. And there with him, Les Higgins, Peter Anderson and John Mitchell. And they take this one out. A nice fine win there, about 3 boat lengths over the St George crew of Rowell, Williams, Toll and Thorburn. And then 120 metres still to cover. Triple points here at this regatta for the New South Wales Premiership, and Leichhardt came into this regatta with 65 points advantage.
St George!
Triple points, and it's normally 4 points for a win, so 12 points have to go their way here. Enjoying almost 4 boat lengths over the Lake Macquarie Manning River combination.
They're doing all right.
Similarly back to St George. So spread out clear here in this women's D Coxless 4 as a result of Leichhardt's dominance. Second goes to Lake Macquarie Manning River. Third, St George, as they hold it almost a length and a half over the lead.
That's another 3 points.
So a little bit of a battle with the boys here as they come into the finish. Lead 4 further away from St George and Brisbane Water Composite crew in third spot. Leichhardt there just a point down on Black Mountain. There are 32.5 strokes a minute, but it is Sarah Green and Donna Martin of Black Mountain that take out the women's A and B double scull. Ahead of Bridget Hadley and Daniela Morgan at Leichhardt. And it's almost about 5 lengths, perhaps a little more, back to Wendy Miller and Celeste Montgomery of St George and Brisbane Water. Fourth will go to Glee. Fifth set to go to Mossman, and sixth Nisbet.
Go Tony! Go Tony!
And Nisbet leading this one by around about 3/4 boat length over Sandy Walker of Leichhardt.
Go Tony!
It's a similar gap to Ann Taylor of Mossman on this side of the course. And
St George!
probably a bit over a length back to Tony Jones of St George.
Go St George! Go St George!
Followed by Claire Millis of Lower Clarence, and then back to Judith McDonald of Sydney Women's MLC. But Lindy Nisbet has had that lead eroded down to half a boat length, but that's still enough of a buffer to take out the women's F single scull over Sandy Rourke of Leichhardt. Just over a length then to Ann Taylor of Mossman, and Tony Haynes will coast across and claim single scull.
Yeah. Might be right with my 10 seconds. I predicted 10. Well, for a little while I thought, geez, it looked a bit
There's
close.
a sea quad on the course.
I think
No,
it's
on the course it is a North Shore St George combination that leads this one with Clearwater out of the Sydney Rowing Club in third, Canberra. The St George composite crew, Andrew Coos, Amanda Red, Christine McCready and Tamsin Brew. Clearwater. Sydney then a boat link back to Canberra, similar margin then to Shoalhaven, Shell Harbour City composite crew in fourth spot. And then back to Mooloolah, Lake Macquarie, Newcastle, North Shore, Lake Macquarie and Manning River. The following win over on the far side of the course of the Tamsin Brew Stroke and North Shore St George composite. Sydney placed second, third to CRC. Rowing Club, and then followed by Shoalhaven, Shell Harbour, ninth in the women's sea quad scull.
Come on, St George!
Yes, St. George!
Go St George! Go St George!
Yes, St. George!
Go across the line about a length ahead of Light Card on the far side, who might be lucky to get
Just
second place. And Light Card back to third. Little Tony Patterson and
There you go. That's 6 points.
fourth place will go to but we'll just go to the Eden Coxless 4 first of all, and was won by Lee Macquarie and Christine McCready from St George. This is the women's D double scull. And look at that, from lane 4 from Canberra, we have Fiona Blackwell and Kerry Noah. And they go across the line, very, very comfortable. Very low rate, probably around about 20. And then coming up now for second place. Good race going off for second, so in the heat. And we see that Black Mountain takes second place, third place will go to the other red boat over there. And that will be the St George composite crew in third, fourth one on the far side out of lane. Across the line in first place, Shoalhaven promised to give her a mention also to North Shore, St George, Balmain and Cremorne. Across the line in first far side, a good row has been had by the crew from, oh geez, I think that's Lake Macquarie. Ben Glee in the category, the win going to Davis and McNeil, going over Ben Matthews. We have the Boston combination across the second place.
Oh, this is going to be close. I think I got it.
Right over there on Class A next to St George crew of Stephen Harrison and Ian Cole. And third, but will they go hang on? Yes, they just managed to hang on. The fourth place will go to lane 7. That's North Shore. Robert Earn and Michael Carter. They will take fourth and fifth just behind the Carter across the line. In first place, the men's C quad. They're followed by Shoalhaven on this side. They're followed by lane 4. That's in Denver back in third. Fourth place will go to Des Moines over there in lane 2. Fifth place then will go to, I think that's Lake Macquarie. Lake Macquarie in lane 6. They will take our fifth place, and finally in sixth place it will go to St George. They're the placings. 1, 2, 3 coming across for presentation. We go through now, having looked at racing out of lane number 7. They will take the win. About 2 lengths of Clearwater behind them. This could be lower clearance, all right on the far side. Sorry, that's Boston. Boston on the far side. That's Burrows, Taylor, Maureen Farrow, Margaret Small taking the win in the F category, the Women's Masters Quad Skull. They take the win second place. We'll then go to the Sydney Composite. Then we've got lower clearance combined with a Luca. And back in third place out of lane 8. Fourth place will we go to St George.
What's happening there? That shipwreck. So we're too far in front.
Yeah.
Christ,
Three
easy.
lengths.
Right behind you, the AV Costers Walk currently underway. The crew in the lead. St George composite combination. Goose, Montgomery, Withy and Miller.
Yeah, smasher.
There we go. Now we go to the gold medalists in the Women's Masters F-Quad Scull from Mossman, Liz Burrows, Ann Taylor, Maureen Farrow and Margaret Small.
Very small crew, aren't they?
Across the line go Coos, Montgomery, Withy and Miller. Like our crew yet to be judged. In second place,
That was okay.
So thank you again for showing the red and white.